Point.
Match point.
Match point now.
Got good bar, good health. And this is hard for Mumi to get in. This is going to be very difficult. However, all she needs here is a fast C, and she will take this.
Infernokong showing that steel at the moment, showing that determination, all this practice, everything.
So, when did this match happen?
Pretty militantly.
Literally this time last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
And this was at Battle of Destiny? Yeah. Which is in Wembley?
Yeah.
And where along the bracket was the
Grand Finals.
Grand Finals.
Grand Finals.
Where it matters. So between...
Christina, also known as KurinYanko, and Harry, also known as Infernokong.
Fuck. Because Infernokong at that time, like, he was bashing people up, right?
Yeah, well, the thing was, 3 months before that tournament, we did an ego. We were just doing a couple monthlies here and there, right, just to pass the time. And Harry won that, yeah. And Christina was upset, but she tried to, like, not look upset by saying, oh, it's fine, I was just practicing this character because there was a tournament in Norway coming up, you know, this, that, and that.
Yeah.
It's just whatever, right?
Was this when Loading, when Bracken Risa was doing it? Because I remember that match.
Oh, no, this was a little bit. This was a little bit after. Yeah, this was like it would have been March of last year.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
and you know, this was before they play. You know, she went over to Norway, and yeah, what basically happened was she was practicing a character at Ego.
Yeah,
like basically a whole new team, right? And Harry beat her when she was using this team, and she was like, oh, you can get happy in it. It's just like, yeah, seriously, it got pretty deep. It's like, you can get happy. You know, I was just playing a character that I've just picked up, like, you know, just recently, yeah? Just watch what happens at Battle of Destiny. So he was
She's
just
so
like,
sick, man.
yeah.
She doesn't...
She doesn't actually care. She doesn't care about anyone's feelings, right? Other than her own, yeah? So, yeah, she was basically saying, oh, I'm going to beat you at Battle of Destiny, yeah? Watch, you're not taking the title off me. Because she won the year before that as well.
Right.
Yeah? And, Harry was like, okay, let's just, you know, I'll win this and I'll win Battle of Destiny.
This is when Harry was sponsored as well, isn't it?
Yeah, by Rise, yeah.
4K away.
4K away.
4K away.
Yeah.
Because he was travelling everywhere in the UK and kind of... Because he went to... Was it that year he went to Hype Spotting and won that as well?
He went to
Hype Spotting and got second.
Didn't he go to Korea as well?
Sorry?
After that. He went to Korea after that as well, didn't he?
He went to... No, he went to Evo Japan.
He went to Evo Japan.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And he got washed up over there as well.
Is it?
It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, that's great. I mean, when you play Anthelov and Dinosaur, it can only go so far. You know, sure, in Europe you'll be alright, but when you go over there, it's like they won't have any of that. They'll be like, "What is this shit team? Let me just like get my free win." Do you know what I mean? So
fair enough.
Yeah. So
so it was all kind of like
it was staged. It was all staged for this one part. You know, it was like Christina, returning champion, who recently lost a monthly, right? And Harry was like, yeah, I'm the best player in the UK because he won a monthly, right? It's hilarious. You know what he's like. He doesn't.
That's sponsored for KOF. He must be like one of the only people
in
the world.
I think he's like the only guy who is sponsored for KOF.
Just for KOF.
Actually,
playing Anthelov as well.
Yeah.
You're obviously going to feel yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically he was like obviously really confident going into the match. And in the winners final, he beat Chris 2-0.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah,
so she was coming out through losers, right? She was fucking furious. Because Carlo beat me, Carlo got into losers final, right? Because we played losers semi, he got to losers final by beating me. And when Chris lost that match and she had to sit there and play Carlo, she, like, you could just see that she just didn't care. She was like, I don't want to play this guy, I want to play Harry. Yeah?
Oh.
So she shut down Carlo, quickly washed him up 2-0, I think it was. Yeah? And then obviously Harry, you know, took a seat and then it all unfolded and...
For free?
Because once he rolls forward, man.
Oh, the damage. Spend the 2 bars. Yeah, this is going to be half health.
More.
Almost 60%. Nice overhead. That's an instant overhead, by the way. Jumped in.
Oh my god, that's dead. That's dead. Didn't even get to the rest of the combo. That's dead. Are we actually seeing this?
This is fucked up, man. It's like, me and Sim were like really scared. We were doing commentary. I wish I didn't, right? I was really scared of what was happening. It's like some of the parts in the match, you'll see like this massive tug of war, and I just knew that at the end of it there was going to be explosions.
There was feelings all over the place.
There was feelings. I mean, the air was like tense. It was thick with like animosity for one another. It was actually fucked up.
Super
I think at Grand Finals, him and CT literally just came through and they were like, what's going on? And they were like, oh yeah, it's Grand Finals. They sat down and then, like, I don't know what happened, but you could kind of
I hit the
feel...
deck. I hit the deck. Something happened on the screen and Christy just got mad upset.
Yeah.
Like, it felt... If you imagine someone being salty, the salt was seasoned with chips.
Yeah.
It was
A plate of salt seasoned with chips.
It was crazy, and I just hit the floor. I couldn't sit on the chair because it was just
it was that peak.
so intense.
Yeah.
It's one of those matches where it's so intense it should be fun, but it's just gone back around to being like, everyone's just like,
the only people who were having fun were me and Sim.
Yeah,
we were
that was
sitting there
only
just chatting crap, but everyone else was just like I felt like almost the entire tournament, like the entire event, stopped and sat and watched that match because like we even had Tekken guys. They were waiting on like Tekken finals to start, right? We were just finishing. And they were like, they could have went down and like warmed up, played casuals or whatever, right?
Yeah.
You got all of them just standing there, just like, what the fuck?
There was no noise.
Yeah.
It was only the commentators. The commentators and the game audio.
There is like those special matches, and they only happen in like kind of smaller events where it's just everyone gets what's the atmosphere of it, and it reverts back to being dead quiet.
Yeah.
So Christina and Harry, just like a bit on them. Was Christina? Who was like the better player in theory? Because I know obviously Harry won that set.
Yeah, I thought that Christina was better overall, but I felt like Harry had a bit of momentum going into that match, especially winning the winners' final match. So I thought to myself, maybe this is the year we get a new champion. So I was kind of hopeful for that because that would have meant that obviously Harry would have had a win. Chris would have had a win going into this year. We've got Chaos again. It might have been like, these guys coming together and being like, let's just see who gets the tiebreaker.
Right.
But yeah.
And Christina was comfortable with she was playing her new team?
No. So she tried that team and it didn't work out.
Right.
I mean, you'll see it in that match anyway.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, nah, I can't do this. Let me just go back to my old team.
Okay, so the Harry and her match starts. So what was that? What was it about that match inside it that made it so different or so special? Like, what were those moments that were like flooring you?
I think there was a lot of situations where Chris was like, I don't know why this hit me because Infernokong plays like two bad characters. I mean, no, I'm not gonna use question marks for Antonov. He's pretty bad. He's pretty bad. I tried Antonov. He's not very good.
He's not good.
King of Dinosaur, you have to know why he's bad for him to be bad.
Okay.
If you haven't fought one before, you're like, what do you do against this character?
Yeah.
And she was getting hit by some ridiculous grabs.
Ridiculous. Yeah. The setups were peak. Those characters, he plays like that entire team. He plays them in a way where he goes through a flowchart of setups, and he'll keep reusing he'll go into a combo that will allow him to do that again. Yeah. Right. And basically, she was just getting hit with with these setups, and then leading into itself. And the way that she was reacting was just, I mean, at one point she was literally praying. Yeah, praying to God. Yeah, like she was just like, look, and this is, I mean, like Bad Destiny's not a big thing or anything, right? So I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, why is she praying for? Like, why does this matter so much? Yeah. Like, it was just funny. It was just really funny to look at it.
It was so much pride. Like, I remember there was a tournament in Lodenbar, and I think it was her against Mr. E.
Oh right,
and then she done the infamous Honda slap. Which was playing against Miss E, and this is when, Miss E was, you know what Miss E's like.
Yeah.
Find a game, find the cheapest thing, and then use it in tournament.
Yeah.
And he was playing Nakaruru, and Christine lost to it, and the camera panned perfectly. After the loss, she went, and everyone knew it was
That's anime.
It was super anime.
Everyone was quiet, Apart from me, I was drunk that day. It was great.
I don't know.
I don't think she wanted to see. No. I think she wanted straight into super. But
she needs to get rid of the problem.
Like overhead. Okay. All right.
Okay, so she's still in this.
Yep. She's got a bit of health. 37 seconds. That's a little bit. It's what?
It's a little bit. Bruv. I'm scared. No.
But
do you know what the thing is?
Christina is super serious. I think Infernokong's quite serious. It's not about like what is at stake, like prize or prestige or whatever. It's just pride.
Yeah, it's literally pride.
That's a cool thing about the KOF scene in the UK. It feels like there's a lot of pride behind it compared to pretty much every other game. Because I guess with Battle of Destiny and the monthlies, it feels a bit more special when it happens because
Yeah.
it is a bit rarer.
Yeah.
And then everyone travels for it, and there's more pride behind it. And seeing Infernokong and Christy it was all mental damage rather than game
for sure.
damage.
Yeah. The war of attrition.
Exactly, especially with how Infernokong plays games, right? Where he plays very much how he plays games.
Yeah.
And it's hard from what I've seen him in Street Fighter 5, it's hard to practice against him. You can only practice with him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you've got kind of a similar style as well, where you play how you want to play games.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they're playing each other. So he starts to win out then. Is he winning just completely washing through her, or is it there's back and forth?
It gets to you'll watch the match anyway, but basically he wins the first game pretty well, right? Christina switches teams, and she basically is on her last character, and Harry has 2 characters. 3, I think, actually. I think he has 3 characters, so it looks like it's going to be an OCV, yeah. And yeah, she just makes a massive comeback and brings it all the way back. And then from that match,
downhill, bro. That snowball.
she didn't lose a single game afterwards. It was the biggest, thinking back on it, I was watching it today, right? I was like, do you know how fucked up this is? I was like, how can she be on the last character, right? And Harry's got a full team, come back, and then not lose a single game after that. I was like, that's literally anime. Literally super
mental rivalry.
Yeah.
That's the strongest. That is the visual representation of mental rivalry. When you're up in sets, you're in winners.
Yeah.
So you've got enough games to go throw away. You're up in a match, then you lose the match, and then you just don't return back to the station, bro. You're gone.
Yeah.
That just shows how personal those matches are. When mental damage like that affects you, it only normally happens on big stages. But seeing it just a smaller stage where it's people that are getting feelings over this.
Yeah.
That shit's sick.
No, it's sick. The reactions, and they both we gave the example around Christy, innit? Inferno's the same. He doesn't want to hold back being animated about his feelings. He will happily do it, bro. When the Congo banging was the best. I've never seen someone hit their stick so hard.
Yeah, literally just Tiger Knee, he went bang right on the stick. Tiger Knee stick. It's great.
Brought it all the way back in amazing fashion.
Nice.
And we get the activation.
This won't kill, but we have a mix-up coming. Harry rolls out.
This is not where you want to be.
Nice.
Wow! Christine,
Excellent read.
Days.
Excellent read from KurinYanko there to escape the command grab.
Brought it all the way back from one character. That was
sick.
That was a certain amount of controlled rage and determination because there was rage and she was letting it slip. But that time it was just oh no.
Composure, mate. Composure.
Let me take one of these matches off you just to let you know that.
At one point he literally applauds himself for winning a match. He wins the first game and he just was that was so sick. That was so... And he's sitting there, he's applauding himself and I'm just what is this guy saying? At that point, Chris was nah, I'm not having this. When had the character select. It was so...
Imagine that. Imagine giving yourself a golf clap.
Yeah.
How can you be your own sideman?
Yeah. No one else was clapping him. Everyone was sitting there. They were just oh, this is the first game, it's over. Yeah. And Harry was just applauding himself. And me and Sim were just there. It's just what is this guy doing? Why is he applauding himself? Yeah. It's just to this day I haven't seen that many matches like it. It's totally bizarre. I've not it's just bizarre.
Them 2 characters I think made the match. Those 2 players.
Yeah, for sure.
Made the match.
For sure.
It doesn't matter about the characters on screen, other than Christy having to change her team because she was why are you feeling yourself beating my pocket team?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what happens.
A similar thing happened when we did Never Ending Op 3 and Atmo and Harry were in the grand finals and Harry was coming in from losers and basically he was getting smashed up by Benny, right, who was one of the best characters in the game at the time. And literally during the match he was just cussing, it was just because he knew there's nothing he could do. Me and Bally were sitting back, we were bro, there's nothing you can do, right? I was seeing characters he picked and the characters that he picked. It was this is a total mismatch, yeah. And we all knew it. We were all sitting there. We were just sitting there laughing, right? And Harry's just sitting there. He's just you fucking cunt. while he's playing, he's you fucking cunt. You know what he's just and all that's happening is Atmo's just doing the cheap shit. He's just doing jumping heavy kick with Benny, and he's invincible during the move. Right, it was fucked up. Right, and And Harry's there, he's just trying to anti-air it, and he just can't anti-air it. And in response, he's just like cussing infinitely. Like, he's sitting there, his face is red, he's like talking about people's mums, like, mums that aren't even like real. Like, he's just like Betty's mum, like.
Fictional mum.
Yeah, fictional, mate. So,
and ironically, that's kind of what happened to Christy. He was just doing jump-ins, and she was trying to stop the jump-ins.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't.
She couldn't.
She wasn't used to like the cross-up options on the jump-ins from her.
Yeah, for her characters.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't prepared for like basically defensively. She wasn't prepared.
Yeah. The dinosaur was just literally just going.
Just tearing her face off. Tearing her face off. And yeah, that's like the reason why I mentioned the Amber thing is because Harry is like a character. He's a special character.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like you can't like select him on the character select screen. You have to put a code in. Yeah.
He's ST Akuma.
He's ST Akuma. Whenever he comes up, it's just like, you know something's wrong. This shouldn't be happening. You know? It's like guys tiger kneeing sticks, applauding himself, talking about people's like characters' mums.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened there.
Probably.
Maybe, potentially.
Right, well, this is definitely in Chris's favour.
Well, we basically
one combo will do it.
One combo will do Sir at the moment.
Oh
no.
Dragon. Oh no, just a Kamehameha. I guess it wouldn't have killed.
That's it.
Ooh.
Wow, so Chris now is match point from winning the ting.
When she turned it up, like there was nothing Harry could do. It was like bad. It was bad.
And he rage quits the game.
Yeah.
He rage quits on the. Is this like final character, final?
He did not let that combo finish.
He didn't the combo.
The Mortal Kombat special.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
When you know the opponent is going to hit their combo.
Yeah. Just 1-1-2 into fatal blow.
You know, it's sick. You know, like the misstep. He messed up the misstep a couple of times, so he tried to get the quit. And he kept missing the quit. So
what are you ruining it again, man? I wasn't gonna.
No. I want to hear what.
Alright. So basically, no, it's fine. No, because it's funny. It's good. So basically, when he rage quitted, right, he did an input error on the rage quit because what he was trying to do, right, it was obviously he had practiced this. Yeah, he pressed start, then pressed up. And then A, and then up A, yeah? So it was a combo, yeah? He literally comboed into the rage quit, right? But when he was doing it, he was so angry, he was just mashing up, right? And you could just see him going up, yeah, through the thing. And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, how can you make an input error on... He literally combo dropped the rage quit, like... And I've never seen that in my entire life.
He missed quit. That's all he had to do. All he had to do was get to the quit section in the menu, and he kept missing it.
It's not even like, you know, he press start and he just slowly goes up into... Like, he presses start, he says, look, I'm going to forfeit the match. Yeah. He goes down, there's no talking, it's just start, up, and then Chris is looking at us like, what's going on? And then me and Sim are laughing, right? It was just like, because obviously he misinput the rage quit, and we were just laughing at him, talking about, like, plate of salt with chips sprinkled on top, and there's nothing he could do. He's sitting there, and, like... You know, there's a camera panel on his face, and you could just see like the veins popping out, and it was just
Shin Inferno.
Yeah, it was good.
This is going to be a mountain. This is going to be a mountain.
Let me say this again. It's the most important KOF tournament of the year.
Of the year, guaranteed, man.
Guaranteed.
I mean, when you see Jump D comboed into Super...
I ain't talking about anybody else's country. I'm talking about in the UK. Like, I don't care about next man's ends. What I'm saying to you... wow!
But we can't even do it. Look at the execution errors.
How can you wrongly execute a rage quit?
How can you wrongly execute a rage quit?
Are you seeing this? How can you wrongly execute a rage quit?
So you know the pillar...
that was a good day.
Is this match going to happen again?
It might do this bad Destiny. It might do.
I'll be surprised if it didn't.
Yeah.
I'll be very surprised.
Yeah. If this match doesn't happen again, I beg you set up an exhibition.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, I could do an exhibition for it.
I think you kind
First to 10.
First to 10 between those two.
I mean, Chaos is a long game though. That's gonna be an hour.
Yeah, maybe first to 5. Maybe first to 5. First to 5. But
yeah.
That sounds like that's got legacy. Like it's like her winning one, him winning a weekly, and that's got.
And I think if you set this exhibition up, they'll care more about the exhibition than tournament.
Yeah. I'd want to do it so that the exhibition would be after the tournament anyway.
Yeah.
I think I might do that next year. I think I might because with the new KF coming out, I'm hoping it'll be out by next year, right? So I'd love to do a thing where you know, I get them sat down for an exhibition or something, and yeah, just because it's like it's already there, you know. So
one of them ones where you don't even need to. You need to have like the player cam on at all times.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's not about the match.
Yeah, it's not actually about the match.
It's not about the match.
Yeah, I wish we could have got the footage for Harry Tiger Knee in the stick, but
it happened too quick.
It was so quick. It's like he pressed start, yeah, to do another rage quit. But then he combos up the rage quit again into just literal slam. Yeah,
FADC in rage quits is so sick.
It's like I've not heard anything like it since.
Point for Christina.
Yeah,
if she can somehow do this.
It's a bit of a mountain to climb.
We're looking at 25%. Already used to jump in C&D. Oh, this. Oh, wow.
Oh, no anti-air. Using the bar to get out the corner. I respect it because at this point, any hit will do it for Harry. Infernokong just last little bit. A lot of buttons are being pressed right now.
Oh wow, that was sick! I respect it.
Right, this is
now
it.
Christina has one more option. If she can get this, she actually wins.
Oh! Jump C, no combo.
Wait.
Harry closing the gap. Guard cancel roll.
I'm so scared. I am so scared.
No anti-air.
That's it! And she's taking it! She's taking it!
She's taking
Christina
it.
wins
God.
Battle of Destiny
and I almost
2018. Oh my god. Oh my.
I almost saw WWE. I was so scared.
I'm so scared. I am so scared.
That was excellent.
Gotta give it to her.
That was sick.
Got to give it to her. That was so sick. We had look, like these men at home. They're getting that video. They never got to see the ending. You're getting rage quit extraordinaire. No, listen.
Yeah.
I'm Snow. That was